Wait, let me think about this a moment. If we put the I from Rhea into the front, then we move the R to the place of the M. Then we have I, A, M, R. We put the A. We put the A in the place of the E. We have I, A, M, R, E, V. Yes, V, E, N. I am Revan. How did the Jedi? Oh dear! I should have figured this out earlier. I am Revan. The Jedi Council laid the traps all along. As did Darth Malak in this exciting new adventure of the Adventures of, well, it was Am Revan and Knights of the Old Republic, but I guess it's Revan and the Old Republic. I am Revan. Yes. So he has a little play maze made over here, eh? How cute. That's locked. Oh! It's not terribly exciting. I suppose he thinks this is creepy. Ah, there he is. Just waiting. Oh yes, he says, come on, Am Revan or Revan. I'm ready for more, so are we. There we go. Force powers. We don't use the force, we just use force. Look how we smash the...
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
Well,
For the
I
Jedi!
did smash you really hard.
I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No!
Yeah!
The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
What about Bastila? We have to help her. And I want to kill Darth Malak myself.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
But I was beating Revan. Am Revan was beating Revan in this weird little maze. This could have been a great end. Who will? So we have to go after that Star Forge. But wait, I think this is the way we came. Yes. Now I'm just going past the other side. And this is locked. So this would have been a pointless side to go. Are we sure we can't go through here? No. Did Darth Malak just defeat us by trapping us in this silly little maze? I would certainly hope not. I don't remember the records telling, and then Am Revan got lost in the maze and she starved to death. Certainly not about Revan, but oh, there's the hangar bay. Excellent. Aha! Your trap did not work, Darth Malak. Wow, the Ebon Hawk's a little bit banged up, isn't she? Oh dear! I knew we should have disabled the firing controls! Thankfully, it's only that one turret thing. These ships really are not such great warships when compared to our modern Harrower Dreadnought classes. So I guess they, judging by this music, they did have a fighter squadron aboard. Yes, surprise shots from above. Instead of coming from behind, they came from above.
Incoming fighters!
Fire, 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 fire! background there. Oh, you! I have the deadliest motherfucker in space. Ah, I got them even at that distance. Come closer and I'll get even better. Ah! These simulated fighters are no match for a professional droid's proficiency. And so they escaped from the dreaded Leviathan, leaving Bastila Shan behind. Poof.
Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malik. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
She's dead?
Bah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
See, I don't take, my master doesn't take such long steps. My master just kills her, gets the threat out of the way. But this is not about my master. This was about Malik and Am Revan, or actually I Am Revan. We have to go back for Bastila and kill that Malik.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
Have you guys figured out the name swapping of the letters? Well, tell him, I am Darth Revan, which you could have seen in the name.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no
Yeah,
joke.
I have
The
much better
Jedi Council
news.
captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Kareth told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This
Yes.
is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Dark Lord, I like the title. Small bits, strange fish dreams and visions. That's about all, sadly.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are
Except
who you
for
are
the
now,
name.
right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
To be fair, Revan also kind of hates Malik now, so they're kind of united in this front. But this all changes nothing. I still want to stop Malik. He's a jerk, and he tried to betray me.
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
That's very cute. Mission. Yes, please.
Big Z and I will stick by
say
you.
that faster,
We owe you
yeah.
our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't
Oh, really?
blame Revan for that.
It all makes sense now, Revan. I've watched you. I've seen your cruelty. I've seen your dark side. And now this. I don't know if I can trust you. Can any of us?
What about you? What do you think,
You
Candace?
defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one
Yes,
in the
that's
galaxy
true.
who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
I'm thinking the Mandalorians might have a little bit of a sadomasochistic side to them. How they like being defeated. They kind of, yes, put your foot on me. That'll give me more honor. Yes. It's something to consider. but not something I would say directly into a Mandalorian's face. And as you know, I have that boot on their face. What about you, Jolie? My droids don't really need to question, they always obey.
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything? I'm not here to judge you. You do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
Yeah, but that's a nice attitude for a refreshing attitude for a Jedi. What about you, HK-47?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Oh, what are you experiencing? Is it love?
My program
If so, will you
is
share?
activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
So, is this the outside stimuli you were waiting for?
Explanation. I believe so, Master. I was unaware of my homing system until it had been activated. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
Oh, you mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have
That's
returned
quite
to
clever.
you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. The killing and such. Very
Observation.
city.
Indeed. I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow.
Oh, I'm
What
sad
are
to
the
that.
chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malak himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
I would not have expected the Mandalorian to put much stock in the Force and such things. Well, T3, you better not have any objections.
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Yeah, or it's cussing up a storm, that's also a possibility. Well, Carl, will you stick with me to defeat Malak?
I seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
Indeed, else I'll kick you right out of the airlock right now. Forgive me if you did not say that out loud. Oh, I won't let you down, Carl. I promise.
You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
Yes, your very small communist mind. You'll have to find a way to deal with this, Carl.
I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission, but don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you, but I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then.
If the Republic
Keep going.
betrays you?
We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
Until they wandered space. What terrible dreams or visions of memories of the past now fill Ria's mind, I wonder. Yes. I guess this is in a well or a tomb of some kind. Well, yes, our last destination now, I suppose. The glorious Sith homeworld of Korriban. Quite a nice place, isn't it? I wonder if it's wise to land to Korriban right after... Ooh, there goes the bastard there. Right after all of this, but, well, I guess we didn't really have a choice in the matter. It is where the last star map should be. I did hear Juhani make any reference about Revan and the revelation.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. You are nothing like the one who saved me on Taris.
I am who I am,
You are
Juhani.
obviously not who I thought you were once upon a time. I thought you were the ideal Jedi. I thought you would never turn against us. Yet here you are.
Here I am
You
indeed.
did turn in the end. I did not want to believe it. But now, I suppose you have a chance to redeem yourself. You can work with us. For the Republic. For the Order. We can set right what you started so long ago.
Well, we shall see, Zoe. I suppose around Juhani we have maybe kind of tempered and curtailed her selfish, aggressive sides. I suppose that Juhani kind of inspired me maybe to be a better Jedi. That's a nice thought.
Yes, we shall. I only hope that you will see this through until the end. Time will tell what choices you make. I shall stay by you to see this task done.
She feels a little bitter about me, I suppose.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Maybe we should talk a bit more about your feelings on
What is
this
it
whole
you would
matter.
like to speak to me about?
Or after your father died,
After
what
my
happened
father
then?
died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
No, but it was not easy for her before that, I imagine. Could you not help her a
When my
bit?
father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as
Don't
hard
tell me
as
she
she was
died of
able.
sadness.
But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange. A band of cutthroats and smugglers.
Yes, we're well
That was
aware of
not
that.
enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her
How
food to me
much
so
do you
that I
people
would be
eat?
strong.
Seriously?
She herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Surely it was a doctor or such, but I doubt
She
you could
never
afford
recovered.
that.
There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal.
Yes, we
They
do
care nothing for
understand.
the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
I'm guessing by your reading that you were
I
enslaved.
thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credit for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you, I
The
heard
Jedi could
them.
not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us in prison
Hooray!
there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
And of course, the Jedi did not provide any safeguards against the exchange returning. How short-sighted of them, as usual. What did you do then,
I
Juhani?
swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Well, that is a really nice
I
story,
am grateful to
Juhani.
you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
That's a nice ending to the whole of the story of Johanny, I suppose. Now, Jody, you already knew I was Revan? Yes. Can we go into how you know I was Revan? Well, you mentioned your wife, you might as well... Please, Bill, alright, spin it out
Now
already.
that's a
You know
unique
you
method
want
of
to.
getting someone to talk. Thunder about like a bantha in a circuit shop. Does that work for you often? Let me tell you
Yes.
something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself
You've
a
got this
long,
old man
long
teeth,
list of
isn't it?
memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
That sounds like Kashyyyk. Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Sadly, no. I was not programmed for such
Exactly.
love.
You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be men in your life, perhaps many men. But if you're fortunate,
women.
you'll find love
Androids.
once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Yeah, even a droid knows that's not true. That is what Rhea Maven thought. Do not fear such things.
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely
What is
old
love?
man who's not even a Jedi.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Well, say what you have to say. Finish it all, I
Do
suppose.
I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose
Yes,
there
it'll
are
hurt
perfect
you.
eternal
It'll
loves
hurt
out
you.
there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
So what happened between you and your wife then? This needs to have a
I haven't
story?
changed my mind. I'm still not going to talk about it. You go and find your own love if you want to know so badly. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast
I
me
don't think
already.
that's philosophy.
Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
It's more something you find in some kind of advice column. Well, I think we will check in on a few of our friends next time, see how they are feeling about this whole Revan business. And then, well, yes, probably set foot on Korriban. Yes, Red Homeworld of the Sith. I'm very excited for it. I wonder what it looked like 300 years ago. So until then,